Hello, this is an instructional on the field trip part 4. Laura, Sharon, and Jenny saw the boys accelerate down the hall. Accelerate. 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 And what is accelerate? Well, take a look at these people. They accelerate down the track. So when you accelerate, you go faster and faster and faster. Accelerate. Accelerate. They accelerate down the hall. Laura, Sharon, and Jenny saw the boys accelerate down the hall. Accelerate. Hall. H-A-L-L. A-L-L gives us the aw sound, so h-all, hall. This is a hall. You probably have seen something like this in your school, or if you have been to a museum or someplace very big, you probably saw something like this, hall. So they accelerate down the hall. Come back, guys, called Jenny, running after the 4 boys. Otherwise, you will get lost. Laura and Sharon followed Jenny. The children accelerated quickly down the halls. Here comes the word accelerate again. But this time it is in the past tense, so near the end of the word or at the end of the word, you see TED, and now you have to say accelerated, okay? It becomes accelerated, accelerated. So the children accelerated quickly down the halls. Accelerated. They turned right and left past many rooms. They turned right. Well, this is right. You go this way, you go right. They turned right and left. You go this way, you go left. All right, so this is your right side. This is your left side. They turned right and left past many rooms. Let's look at the word right. If you remember, IGH gives us the long I sound, the I sound, so right. They turned right. And left. Well, this is pretty straightforward. E, remember, sounds like eh. So left, left. So they turned right and left past many rooms. They ran past the extinct reptile room with humongous snakes and lizards. They ran past the extinct dinosaurs are extinct. There are no dinosaurs in the world now because they are all gone. So they are extinct. Same is true for woolly mammoths. Okay, they are extinct. They ran past the extinct reptile room. Okay, so you go to a museum, there's a room that is just for extinct reptiles. Okay, what is a reptile? Okay, so let's look at how to read this word first. Rep, and then tile, reptile. Okay, and what is a reptile? All right, so a snake is a reptile. A lizard is a reptile. I think this is an iguana, but doesn't matter. This is a snake, it is a reptile, and this is a lizard. It is a reptile. So reptile. So they ran past extinct reptile room. They ran past the extinct reptile room with humongous snakes and lizards. Snakes and lizards. Snakes and lizards. 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 Two sounds. Lit. Zerds. Zerds. Lizards. Put it back. So reptile and lizards. Okay. One more time. They ran past the extinct reptile room with humongous snakes and lizards. They accelerated past the extinct amphibian room with huge frogs and toads. They accelerated, same as this word, accelerated. They accelerated past the extinct amphibian room with huge frogs and toads. Let's look at the word amphibian. Am, fi, bi, an, amphibian. That's how you cut it up. Amphibian. One more time. They accelerated past the extinct amphibian room with huge frogs and toads. Frogs and toads are amphibians, animals that start their lives in the water, like frogs and toads, and then when they grow up, they live on land. They are called amphibians. There are other amphibians in the world, but frogs and toads are the two that we know most about. Okay, amphibian. So these kids are running down the hall, they're turning left and right, and they're running past, they ran past the extinct reptile room, and they ran past the amphibian room. Okay, extinct amphibian room. The farther, let's continue. The farther they ran, the fewer people they saw. So, farther means more far, right? But we don't say more far, we say farther. The farther they ran, the fewer people they saw. We will be talking about the word fewer later on, okay? Fewer. Few means not many. Fewer means not as many as something else that we're comparing it to. So let's look at this hall. You see that? There are almost, or I think there you can see one person there, I think. Let's make it bigger, maybe you can see. Yeah, that looks like a person right there. So this entire hall, there's only one person. So the farther they ran from the teacher, the fewer people they saw, right? So maybe they ran here and they saw that, wow, look, there were very few people. Fewer, okay? One more time. The farther they ran, the fewer people they saw. Suddenly, Eugene stopped. He looked all around for a few seconds. So you can imagine Eugene standing over here, right? And he looked around for a few seconds, okay? One more time. Suddenly, Eugene stopped. He looked all around for a few seconds. Let's continue. Then he realized something. Re re gives you re, and then and then lies. Realized. The has to, you have to kind of minimize the sound, like just say realized, okay? And realized to is to realize something is to know something, right? Then he realized something. Then he realized something. Where are we? Said Eugene. I think we are lost. Where are we? Said Eugene. I think we are lost. Okay, good. So let's read that from beginning to end again without any explanations. Okay. Good. From the top. Well, actually, let's end this video because it's been 20 minutes. When we come back, we will reread the whole story all the way through, and then go on to something quite important, the difference between fewer and less. Again, the difference between fewer and less. Okay,